If the past couple months have taught me anything, and it has taught me a lot, a lot. The last 2 months of my life have been some of the most instrumental to changing and developing who I am. I've gone from a person that's just average, in my opinion, to a person that is great and am going to be exceptional, right? There's a trajectory that I'm going on. It doesn't happen overnight, but you have to put the work in and really go for it. And the biggest instrumental thing is learning how to be vulnerable, right? Crazy. For guys, this is unheard of. Like, it's unheard of. A lot of guys aren't vulnerable, not completely vulnerable to the world. What happens is when you're vulnerable, you are free, right? You're not hiding anything behind a veil. You're not trying to manipulate anything so people see a certain perspective. You're free. You are who you are. You don't need to hide anything. And that is one of the best feelings in the world. Because once you understand you're vulnerable, and you take shots here and there, right? When you're vulnerable, you're out there. Your ego's out there, everything is out there. So if someone wants to come by and stomp on it, that hurts. But here's the other thing on the bright side, and more likely to happen. It's not that some people are gonna come and just annihilate you. They're gonna come and look at you and they're gonna say, wow, this is an incredible person. Or if they don't like you, they're gonna just avoid you, right? They're not gonna come and annihilate you. But the most likely scenario is people are gonna look and see who you really are. And they're gonna be amazed and they're gonna respect the fact that you had the balls to do it. Because it is not an easy thing at the end of the day. It's not. It takes so much courage to come out. It takes so much stamina, mental stamina. It is something that is draining at first, absolutely draining. It destroys you. But the reward is so big. And you get to be free. You get to live a life where you're not hiding anything. You're out in the open to everyone. And opportunities actually start coming your way because you are vulnerable. Because people respect that about you. Now, I'm not saying you're a pushover. I'm not saying that by being vulnerable, you have to express all your feelings 24/7. No, I'm not saying that. Especially as a guy. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when you are vulnerable, when you're putting yourself out there in situations, people respect that and you don't have to hide anything. And our society doesn't teach you this. It says you should hide, vulnerability is bad. That's not the case. The most successful, the most successful individuals that I know who are males, not financially successful, happily, genuinely happy, successful, are vulnerable people because they're not afraid of who they are. They're not afraid to put themselves out to the world. They're not afraid of being judged. They're just who they are. If you like them, great. If you don't, so be it. That's it for tonight. Be vulnerable. Practice being vulnerable. Take small steps. Take baby steps. Don't do it overnight. Don't just go full blown. Take baby steps. You got this. Love you guys. Again, my name is Gordon Weinstein. I am a life coach. Love doing this. At some point, this will be my career and I'll be so happy to do it. In the meantime, please go ahead, give me a subscription on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.